This is Lacy Robertson, the hardest working woman in mortgage and real estate nationwide, and I'm here to bring you this week's list of California company layoffs that start with the letter through S. Again, these are California company layoffs that start with the letter M through S. And if you follow me any length of time, you know my story. You know, it was many, many years ago. I was in escrow to purchase a piece of property. I sign loan documents. I go back to work, and within hours, I find out that myself and 399 other people were getting laid off that day. No warning. You know, that freaked a sister out, right? I had to get on the phone. I was hoping my loan hadn't funded already, because usually in a purchase transaction, there is no cancellation period once you sign loan documents. In a refinance, you can sign, you got 3 days to think about it, see if you still want to move forward. Do you want to cancel? But in a purchase transaction, no, you can't do that. And so I was able to call my realtor, call my mortgage broker, and let them know, look, I don't have a job. You can't fund this loan. Thankfully for myself, I was able to unravel the transaction. Unfortunately, it wasn't the best news for the seller because they were expecting to close that day, right? But I'm really passionate about this information, getting it out. One, in an effort to help you and inform you, because what would you do differently if you knew there was a possibility that you might lose your job? Would you hold off on splurging on that next purchase, right? Buying that new car or upgrading your house or doing some cosmetic work around the house, remodeling it. Maybe not necessary. You just want you want to paint your house a different color, but it's okay. You just want a different color. Like, what would you hold off on doing until you at least find out that you are safe? That's number one. Number two, I want to encourage people. You don't have to lose your house just because you lost your job. I've been in the mortgage and real estate industry over 18 years. I help people finance, refinance, sell, buy property, but I also help them avoid foreclosure. So there are many programs out there, and I want you to stick around for the entire video because I share with you some of those programs. You can visit me at modifymenow.com, but I share with you some of those programs because I don't want you to think, look, if you lose your job, you got to lose your house. That is not the case. There are many programs out there, and I'm your girl to help you with it. Now, all I ask, I'm going to give you this valuable information. I'm in your corner, but I want you to be in my corner too. So I want you to give me grace on these company names and their street names, okay? I do mortgage and real estate. I do contracts. I do financing. I do numbers. So these company names sometimes and these street names may trip a sister up. But if you give me grace on that, we'll go ahead and get started. Let me hear you. Okay. I think I heard enough of you guys say you're going to give me grace. So let's get started. California list of company layoffs that start with the letter M through S. October 28th. Morrison Healthcare at Advantage Health, Bakersfield. They're laying off 74 people at 2615 Chester Avenue in Bakersfield. November 15th. Newark Group Inc. is laying off 74 people at 525 Matthew Street in Santa Clara. November 1st, Peloton Interactive Inc. is laying off 3 people at 6420 East Pacific Coast Highway in Long Beach. October 27th, Petco Animal Supply Stores is laying off 9 people at 10850 Via Frontera, San Diego. November 14th, PLI Holdings Inc. is laying off 217 people at 111 North Baldwin Park Boulevard in the City of Industry. October 24th, REEC LLC is laying off 21 people at 1200 Valley House Drive, number 100 in Roanoke Park. October 16th, Robin Hood Markets Inc. is laying off 2 people at 85 Willow Road in Menlo Park. You have November 20th, Robin Hood Markets Inc. is laying off 1 person at the same address, 85 Willow Road in Menlo Park. October 14th, Roden and Fields LLC laid off 76 people at 3001 Bishop Drive, Suite 450 in San Ramon. October 27th, Scenario Cochran USA Inc. is laying off 10 people at 605 8th Street in San Fernando. November 1st, Sonico is laying off 292 people at 1030 North Anderson Road. That's in Exeter, California. October 31st, Splash Cafe. DBA is Splash Cafe Artisan Bakery is laying off 29 people at 1491 Monterey Street in San Luis Obispo. And last but not least, November 20th, SPT Microtechnologies USA Inc. is laying off 67 people at 5750 Hellier Avenue, Suite 10 in San Jose. Those are the California company layoffs that start with the letter M through S. And I told you I had good news for you. You don't have to lose your job as a result of losing, you don't have to lose your house. Hello, you don't have to lose your house as a result of losing your job, right? If you've experienced a loss of income due to divorce, illness, forbearance, there are programs out there. Some of those programs is a repayment plan, a forbearance plan. A more permanent solution is a modification. You could certainly choose to sell your house if you like, but if you want to keep your house, modification is a more permanent solution. And that allows, that is basically asking your current mortgage company to restructure your existing mortgage. And they can do that by lowering the interest rate, extending the terms of the loan, offering forbearance, offering forgiveness. So they can do a combination of any of 1, 2, 3, 4, or all of those things to make your payment affordable. Okay. I've been helping clients for over 18 years, helping them avoid foreclosure. Again, I told you can visit me at modifymenow.com. Follow me on all social media platforms at Go Lacy Robertson. That's Lacy without an E and Robertson with a T. But I did want to share one of the stories that I helped a client with, right? One of their situations. This client, let me go ahead and share my screen. This client, literally, they owned their own business. Business wasn't doing so great and they needed help with their mortgage. And I was able to come in and help them. At the time when the client came to me, there were $47,980.44 behind. Now, again, you don't have to exhaust all your savings. You don't have to be behind this much. The moment you realize you can't afford your mortgage, you need to reach out to me. You need to contact me right away. Time is of the essence. When you getting a modification or a repayment plan or anything like that, it is not automatic, but it's definitely an option for you. Okay. But you have to, reach out to your bank. You have to reach out to me so I can help you. So unfortunately, they were behind. They were trying to keep up, paying, half the mortgage and all of that. When they came to me, their payment this was a second. So we did modify their first, but I'm sharing the second loan with Franklin Credit Management Corporation. Their payment was $1,029.54, including principal and interest. Their interest rate, if you look at it here, was on the right there, was 11.25%. I was able to come in. Again, this interest rate is for a second. Second loans usually have higher interest rates than first mortgages, okay? So, but I still was able to come in and get their payment down to $707.50, including principal and interest. How did I do that? I was able to get the bank to drop their interest rate from 11.25% down to 8%. Okay. And then I was able to get the bank to forbear $48,560.54 of their principal. That means they didn't have to pay any payments or interest on that little over $48,000 amount until they sell or refinance. Okay. So I wanted to share that with you. I am changing lives. I absolutely Love, love, love what I do. You do not have to lose your house just because you lost your job. So, for all your mortgage and real estate needs, I want you to visit me at modifymenow.com. I look forward to working with you and for you. And until then, have a blessed day.